putting away boxes, getting things cleaned up. Now we're on to the finishing touches. And the final touch is, this is a gift from my grandmother. Okay, I am kind of in shock. That's so prophetic. What are the odds?
Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost among the crowd with me. Never lost among the crowd with me.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Petter and I have a box with some fun stuff in it, which we are going to use in today's video. Today's video is all about putting the finishing touches on our new home. My husband and I just moved into this new place about, I guess the moving part, we've been here for about 2 weeks. Had a whole week of moving, then a couple days of putting away boxes, getting things cleaned up so we could live. And now we're on to the finishing touches. So first things first, we're gonna open up this box and take it to the kitchen because this is my new spice rack. The truth of the matter is, this is actually a picture ledge, a 60-inch long picture ledge. Okay, sweet. Look at this. This is awesome. So, the thing about my kitchen is that there is no like upper cabinetry storage type of things. There's just some lower cabinets, and then the ceiling is sloped because we're in the upper story of like, you know, a roof thingy-majigger. I'll just show you. Okay, so here, this is my kitchen. It has lower cabinets and no upper cabinets. And yes, I have some dishes I need to wash. But the focal point is this span right here. This is where we're gonna have our spice rack, and then we'll be able to clean up all of these guys because I got a lot of spices. So in addition to putting the spice rack up, I am hoping to clean up the rest of the bathroom. Right now, we just literally put all of the stuff under the sink. I'll be cleaning up and organizing the drawers, arranging things in the linen closet if need be. And then I would like to fix my plant shelves. So we moved everything out of the way. We have our shelf here. And I'm just gonna eyeball it, you know? Gonna eyeball it. I do have a level though. I should use the level. To wrist. Right around here. Honestly, it looks perfect. Like. That was pretty sweet, quick and easy. And now I have my shelf here, so excited. It's pretty sturdy, pretty solid in there. And you see the little screw holes? The pack even came with white stickers to stick over those screw holes. So I think we're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna put my spices out there. Well, check it out. Here is the final lineup, and I literally filled up the whole thing, and in some places needed to double stack it, right? Like there, and on this end I have like a bunch of the ones that I don't use very often, like double stacked, because apparently I just have all that many spices. And then there's this extra stuff. I have some partially ground up coriander in here, and then this was like a rib rub that I had leftovers. I was grinding up some oregano. So yeah, technically it doesn't even completely fit, but this is what we got. I have some old containers that I need to wash out, and in general, I'm really happy about it. Now I need to find a place for all of these tea towels, which I might be able to put in this little bin. This is what I had some like miscellaneous spices in. I might be able to have this bin and like shove it in the corner maybe. Let's see about that. It's a little bit more tidied up, a little bit more. And I get all of this counter space open, which is super nice. I like that. I still don't quite like that corner, but I'm not sure what to do with it, so I'll have to figure it out. Just have to live with it for a bit and see how I might want to change it. But anyways, project 1 down. Onto the bathroom. And look who's out there being all sexy, washing the car. So now we're in the bathroom. The first thing I wanted to do was fill in these patchy spots here on the wall. However, I realized that I didn't think this thing through, so I won't be able to finish that today. Let me show you a little closer what I mean. So there's this part here that is like whatever, peeled off the wall that I was gonna paint. But then I forgot that I had some screw holes, one over here and one over here, that I would need to fill in and sand down smooth before I can paint it. So the best I can do today is to fill in the hole and then just wait for that to dry for tomorrow. And as I mentioned before, the main thing I want to do here is organize the stuff that is under the sink into the drawers so that we can actually access it. This drawer, believe it or not, is already wiped clean. But as you can see, it is still pretty dirty looking. So what I wanted to do is put this drawer liner on there. I had originally thought I would use this one. It's like a gray marble look, but I think I want to use this one. The brown lighter one would look better with this kind of brown marble or granite or whatever this stone countertop is. So I think I'm just going to measure out the drawer, cut the paper to size, and put it in there. Well, I am decently satisfied with how I was able to put the bathroom stuff together. Everything is put away now, and there are different drawers for different things. Next, we're going to go and work on the plant shelves. I really wanted to put some books and things on there with some other decor. I think I'm just gonna play around with it and see how it goes. gonna be all the little tidying up, decorating, finessing things that we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go have supper and enjoy hanging out in the pool for a little bit with my husband. The video is not over yet because I needed to come back and fix this shelf. My husband, God bless him, is more of a perfectionist than I am. And I appreciate it. Like, he has high standards. He does. So as soon as he got in, he saw something. There's that black cord. And the problem is that you can see that the cord is there. I mean, I can't see it from where I am right here. But if I was standing over here, then can you see it now? Can you see it now? So I'm coming back around to finish this project for real. Hopefully, it will be utter perfection. We can hope and pray. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to take the shelf off. We're gonna take down these clips so that we can move the shelf all the way flush to this little cord cover because there is a gap there. And apparently there is a paint chip. And then we're gonna put these clips back on the bottom side of the shelf. So hopefully you will not be able to see the black cord. But yeah, you get it, you get it. We're gonna make this thing look nice and cleaned up. All right, now we're taking off the clips, and as far as I know, they just have a double-sided tape on the back of them, so hopefully it won't rip off the wall. This is my tool. See this? It's literally a little nail puller. This may damage the wall, but hopefully it doesn't. Lord help. Yes, thank you. No, it totally pulled off the wall. That's... Well, it is what it is. It's just gonna be destruction, absolute destruction. All right, here's the shelf. Let's see the faraway test. Can we see that cord? Can we see that cord? Yeah, just a little bit. And if you're shorter, then you would see it even more. And it is improved. And once I put my spices back, we have one more fun thing we're gonna do. I have something I'm gonna put up on that wall. And it's just warms my heart. I'm really excited to show you. And the final touch is putting up this spoon board or spoon holder. I don't know. This is one of those like miniature spoon holders. It's from my grandma. It's in the shape of a grain elevator and it's from Manitoba, which is where I grew up. And that is the prairie crocus, that flower, which is the provincial flower of Manitoba. So I'm gonna put it up right there, I think. I think that's basically the best place for it. Made in Canada. This is a gift from my grandmother, and I have a bunch of spoons from my grandparents to fill it out with. And I'm finally putting it up because I painted it white, or I guess this is really off-white, but it was a very dark brown color, as older style stuff would be, and I just didn't want to use it with that look. So now I have it painted white and I can put it up. It'll be perfect. Okay, I am kind of in shock at the fact that we have a Georgia spoon up there. Like, that's so prophetic. Like, the fact that there's a Georgia spoon, like, what are the odds? Because my grandma gave me this years ago. Like, years ago. I don't even know how many years ago. This is the first time that I'm putting it up. I've seen that Georgia spoon there before, but like I didn't remember that was one of the spoons. Like, it didn't mean anything until I put it up just now. I feel like this is a God moment. I feel like God knew that we would be here. And I'm getting teary-eyed about it because God is showing his favor. He's showing his love, that this was meant to be. We've been hearing him. We've been following him. It also makes me think of all the prayers that my grandma has prayed. My grandma is 96 years old. My grandma has prayed and prayed for all of our family. And like, this is like a confirmation of those prayers and of God's leading and all the things, and I am just a mess. I am gonna have black lines down my face. Wow, I'm really glad I put that up today. I'm just so grateful. So grateful. And I miss my grandma. Wow. Wow. Well, I took a moment to settle down, to pull myself together. I also wanted to give some context to why that was significant, because I know some of you don't know my history. You don't know that my husband and I are from Manitoba, Canada. That is where we grew up. And we only moved down to Georgia about 2.5 years ago. And prior to moving here, we had no connections. Like, we had never visited Georgia, had no reason to care about Georgia. Sure, flown through the airport, drove through Georgia to Florida at one time, but being in Georgia, I mean, what was there for us in Georgia? Nothing. But when we got married, we had this feeling that we would eventually move to the States, because I'm American by birth, and I don't know, we had this sense that we would be moving to the States. So seeing that spoon and putting up that spoon racking, I'm gonna cry again. It's just another confirmation that we're doing the right thing. And God is saying, see, you were meant to be here. You were meant to do this. You are following me. You are hearing my voice. Oh man. Whew. We actually moved in September of 2020, in between lockdowns in Canada. So I think we came down at a really good time. But thinking about that, like, there were so many factors that were at play, and so many things that had to come together for us to make this decision to move. And it was a lot of walking by faith and knocking on doors, seeing if the door opens for you. We didn't exactly know what we were going to come to. We didn't know exactly how we would be making income. After all of this prayer and conversation and exploring, we had peace that it was time to come down, and here we've been. And it's been not what we expected, but it's been good. It's been good, and we've learned so much. We've both grown so much. And again, right now we're in a season of risk, of walking in faith, because I am no longer working a day job. And it's very risky in the human sense for me to not be bringing in any income. But in the same way that we came down to the States not knowing how it was going to turn out, we're in the same exact moment. I quit my job in faith, not knowing how it's going to turn out, but believing that I'm on the right path. I share this story to say that it is good to follow the voice of the Lord no matter what, no matter how humanly ridiculous it may seem, how insecure it may feel. Because if there's something that God is stirring up inside you to do, to pursue, you have to walk in faith, and you're not going to know all the answers. You're not going to know all the answers, and that's okay. You're actually not supposed to know the answers, because God wants to walk with you. He wants you to take his hand and just walk with him. Take his hand and be secure in the fact that he's got you and he is leading you. And he will confirm it to you. It may be 2.5 years in when he confirms it to you. Just like it was with that little Georgia spoon. You just never know. You just never know what he's gonna do. But it's good. And he will confirm it to you. But you gotta walk in faith now. You gotta take that step. You gotta have that conversation. Whenever it is. So I want to encourage you with that. There is something amazing that you are called to. And with that, I think I will end this video. There's nothing else to say. I hope you enjoyed it. If there is anything that is on your heart, if this message resonated with you, I would love to hear about it. So you're welcome to comment down below. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel to see more fun content coming up. Bless you, love you, and I'll catch you in the next video.